What's up, guys? How are you guys doing? My name is Latavia Lenoir, and today I am here to talk about astrology. I am not an astrologer, but I have some knowledge of astrology, and I would like to give my knowledge to you guys, and how this may resonate with you or anyone you're dealing with, or energy in general. Just want to be informed with some information. So today I am talking about Scorpio Risings. Hi, my beautiful Scorpio Risings. I am also a Scorpio Rising, so this video is definitely going to resonate with me. And when I say we, if I say we a lot, that means I'm talking about a Scorpio Rising. So hope that does not, throw off the mood or anything, just a little heads up. I have some candles with me today. Candles are very soothing. Some music in the background for your 7 chakras, very smoothing. And I have my red candle here for your root chakra, just getting that energy together. That's a whole nother video, but just letting you guys know what my surrounding is like right now. So, Scorpio Risings. So for the basics, to know your birth chart, to know if you're whatever rising sign you are, there are birth charts and natal charts, same thing. You can look it up on Google, type in your information. You're gonna need when you were born, what time you were born, and where you were born. So if you typed in your information, you looked at your chart, and you have Scorpio Rising sitting right there in your first house, or your ascendant, excuse me, this is the video for you. So, Scorpio Risings. Well, first for the basic, Scorpios are fixed water signs, fixed water elements. They are ruled by Mars and Pluto, so the farthest from the sun. So you would think, right? Imagine darkness, right? No, it's not like that all the time. But they are the farthest from the sun. So Scorpio rules, the genitals, and a lot of sex energy. Scorpio rules that. So for Scorpio Rising, your rising sign is how you appear to other people. Your rising sign is how you appear to other people. Your sun sign is your core, and your moon sign is your emotions. So it's like 3 main things. Not the 3 main things you should focus on in your chart, but just the 3 main things that a lot of people focus on. So Scorpio Risings, how they may appear, how they may come off, very quiet, very mysterious people, very observant people. And Scorpio Risings have the tendency to catch a lot of energy. They embody a lot of energy because they have intuition. Scorpio Risings have a lot of intuition. They have a lot of emotions, but you would never know looking at them. It's just like a blank stare. Like me, I have the tendency of being Scorpio Rising. Excuse me, I stutter a lot, so yeah. But I have the tendency of being a Scorpio Rising that I come off like this. Like I just don't be saying nothing. Quiet, observing, peeping, trying to figure out like who I can mess with, who's not really to be messed with. And when I say mess with, I mean energy-wise. Scorpio Risings come off as very mysterious, observant, intense people. We have a very straight-looking face. We don't really show that much emotion on the outside, but we have it inside, but we don't show it on the outside. We don't release it as much on the outside. We don't like to let people know how we're feeling, and especially when it comes to our emotions, because, it's very intense, Another thing about Scorpio Risings is the eyes. The eyes of a Scorpio Rising can really laser focus you, pierce you into just staring at them. And you're like, some people they love it. Some people are like, damn, I can look at him or her all day. And some people like get intimidated and scared because it's like, well, why are you looking at me like that? A lot of people not used to that. So that's one unique thing about Scorpio Rising is always the eyes. The eyes, the energy of being observant, watching everything, watching everyone. And a lot of time, 9 out of 10, Scorpio Risings love the color black, wear a lot of black. I did not plan, by the way, to wear black for this video, but I just love black. I mean, you can't go wrong with it, right? So I just love it. Scorpio risings also have, like I said, a very intense look in the eyes. Very intense. So when you try to stare down a Scorpio rising, they will stare you down, you know? So yeah, they would definitely stare you down. Scorpio risings on the outside appear very like nonchalant, very mysterious, very hardcore. You know, a lot of people, like I said, get intimidated. But in reality, Scorpio risings have a lot of emotions, you know, and that's why they can tend to be like so looking so intense and like bottled up, and you're like, dang, you know, calm down, because they have so much emotions inside that they only share with a few, because a lot of people cannot handle the energy. It's very intense energy. Scorpio energy, whether it's Scorpio rising or Scorpio and it's in your chart, especially if it's in like the planets like Pluto or Mars, if you have Scorpio in there, it's just very intense regardless, you know. And it's not so much that they're intense because they don't want or like people. No, it's just they want real, genuine people. Scorpio risings, Scorpios love genuine people, real people, like people that don't mind about talking about deep, dark things, you know, because Scorpio risings, if you're trying to get one, first of all, you should not come to them about the weather or something that's just not, it don't have much value. You know, Scorpio rising love having value. They love having valuable things, and they love having valuable conversations, and they feel like conversations should be valuable, you know, because nobody wants to talk about nothing. Like, that's how us Scorpio risings look at it. Like, this is so pointless right now, this conversation, you know. So Scorpio risings, like I said, have a lot of emotions, a lot of inner thoughts that they want to share, but sometimes shy away from the attention of it, or they just don't give it. You know, Scorpio risings can sometimes tend to be loners. And I feel like that's what stage I'm in right now, is being a Scorpio rising. I'm kind of like in my loner stage, because I definitely feel my energy for it. You know, I feel my energy, and a lot of people just can't match it, you know? And it's like, if you match my energy, you know, claps for you, because a lot of people cannot match Scorpio rising energy. Scorpio energy in general, a lot of people just can't match it because it's to them dark, and which it can be, you know, but it's not the main thing that a Scorpio rising may give off is dark energy. It's just very intense energy, and only the strong will survive, you know? So Scorpio risings have the tendency, like I said, to be loners, because a lot of people just don't have the ability to keep up, you know, as far as like the emotions sometimes being all over the place, or just having so much emotions and wanting to get down to the dark things in life. And because Scorpio risings will go out their way to uncover something that is hidden, or uncover the truth. Like, they have that intuition where if they feel like something isn't right, it's probably not right. You know, if a Scorpio rising tell you, like, I feel like something's not right here, something is, it's probably 9 out of 10 true what they're feeling. It may happen because they have like that psychic power, where it's like Scorpio risings can see things before it happens. They can see downfalls, ups, and all that before it really happens, or they feel it, you know, they feel it, they can see it. And that's why they don't like to just give their energy to anybody, because anyone can take advantage of that energy, and they don't like that. You know, Scorpio risings feel like my energy is pure, my energy is genuine, and do not take advantage if I give this to you. And if you take advantage of that energy that they're giving you, they will easily cut you off. You may never hear from them again. And they're not going to send you a goodbye letter. You're probably just never hear from them again. You know, so with Scorpio risings, I don't know if it's just me or if my other Scorpio risings feel this way, but I tend to fall out with people a lot. Not, you know, fall out like in a negative way, like I'm always fighting with people. No, like fall off with people, I guess. Like, I don't tend to keep conversations going, or I don't keep a lot of people around, because it's just, I don't like the fake bullshit. I don't like the just superficial conversations. I just don't like it. It's just pointless to me. And it is energy that you have to find a balance, because not everybody wants to dive right into that. You know, it takes time for some people. But Scorpio risings will really appreciate if you came with them with some genuine facts, or genuine things, or deep facts. You know, they just like genuine and deep is what surrounds a Scorpio rising, okay? Because they are so involved with the emotions, the darker things, that even if you came with them with like just telling them how you feel about something that may be dark or deep or whatever, they're not the type of people to shy away from that. They draw that and they want that, because they're like, well, if you came to me about something deep and dark, we probably have like the same, the same ideas and stuff like that. And a Scorpio rising has to trust you. They have to trust you. If a Scorpio rising has no trust with you, you will never get under their skin. Like when I say under their skin, not in a bad way, but you will never get to know them. You will never get to feel their energy. You'll never get to be with them. Because if a Scorpio rising don't have trust with you, they won't even open up to you. You know what I'm saying? So in order for a Scorpio rising to trust you, you have to trust them first. Scorpio risings, is really rare that you see fake ass Scorpio risings, okay? Like Scorpio rising they're real. They're real people. Like they're real, genuine, and nonchalant somewhat. And that's on the outer side now. On the inside, things might be going on. But on the outer side, they could be like, they'll just let you know straight up, depending on their Mercury and stuff like that too, communication wise. But usually Scorpio risings will let you know straight up how they're feeling. Very straightforward people. And they go get what they want. Scorpio risings are go-getters. If a Scorpio rising tell you, I'm going to go get this, I'm going to go find out this, I'm going to go investigate this, that's exactly what they are going to do. So do not take them as a joke. But like I said, with Scorpio risings, when I say dark in deep conversations, it don't always have to be dark. Like a lot of people think dark is like a bad thing, and it's not. When I say dark, I mean like self-evaluation. You know what I'm saying? Self-evaluation, evaluating their surroundings, just things like that. It's a lot of evaluation going on. It's not so much of like dark shit. Like, don't get me wrong, they think of death, and stuff like that. Scorpio energy is death. So it's like, they can't help but wonder about death and deepest shit after death and, the afterlife and death. I mean, you can't deny that energy is there too. However, that is not always a bad thing. And Scorpio risings will tell you that is not always a bad thing. Death is not. And I feel like that too, being a Scorpio rising. It is not always a bad thing. It's rebirth, And if you're scared to talk about death, you're going to be scared to renew yourself, like no matter what you do in your life, you have to renew things. And that's another thing about Scorpio rising, which I'm happy I said renew. They transition a lot out of their lives. Scorpio rising transitions so much. They transition so much because it's all about change. Scorpio risings change a lot out of their lives. And they go through traumatic shit, which I'm a living proof of it. Went through some very traumatic things, and I continue to change, but I evolve. I don't like change for like the worst. Don't get me wrong, that can happen. But Scorpio risings tend to take those traumatic moments, remember those, and keep on building. That's what they tend to do. Not saying that you don't have a few that change. I mean, anybody really can change for the worse or the good, or the good or the bad. Anybody can do that. But with Scorpio risings, they tend to take that traumatic things, because they do have a lot of traumatic energy also that they have within them that have happened throughout their life, and some people take that and they make it to better themselves, and some of them don't, and they live off of it, and it could just take them down a deep dark road, but that's with everyone. But specifically with Scorpio risings, they tend to take that energy and it makes them better, It makes them be like, damn, if I went through that and I got out of that and I'm here now in a much better place, I can survive anything. Scorpio risings are strong, okay? Scorpio risings are strong. Unbreakable. Don't get me wrong, they are rising water signs, so, they get triggered and stuff, but they're strong people. Strong people. You cannot break a Scorpio rising, because they have a tendency to go get it for themselves. They go get it by themselves. They don't care if you're around or not. I mean, they do love and stuff like that. They do get attached. They're a rising water sign, when it comes to emotions, but it's always inside. They'll never show you, they'll never show you what they're really feeling or thinking. And that's why they're so mysterious, because they never show you. It's like, damn, what are you thinking? You ain't showing no emotion. They have more emotion in the inside, which if they let it build up enough will, like, boom, an explosion will come out. But most of the time, it's inner emotion that they deal with by themselves. And that's why Scorpio risings have a lot of moments in their life that they go through alone. You know, they have a lot of traumatic things that they go through alone in their life because they don't like to let people in. They're scared to let people in because trust. So many people that's not genuine out here these days, or in general, that Scorpio risings feel like, before I let a motherfucker in my world and mess some shit up even more, I'll go through it by myself. You know, they like to do it by themselves. They like to go through it by themselves. But if they can have somebody that they can go through it with, you know, they would feel appreciated for that. They would appreciate you, you know, if they have somebody that they can lean on and trust. But it's very hard. So that's like, you know, like a bottle box of a Scorpio rising, a bottle box. Oh my Lord. I say some of the most funniest things sometimes, but not a bottle box, but like a gift with a bow on top. That's what I mean. The gift that they have. And Scorpio rising, like I said, are raw, and uncut. They do not fake it. They're not fake ass people. They're not gonna tell you what you want to hear. They're not gonna act they like you if they don't. First of all, they're not people to show emotion. So I mean, you'll never know. You'll never know if they like you or don't like you unless you directly probably talk to them. And I have been hearing a lot of people say you're either gonna love a Scorpio rising or you're gonna hate a Scorpio rising. True, 100%. There's people I've met that loved me, and there's people I met that hate me, okay? But it was never, no, we have a love and hate relationship. It was like straight, like, I love you, bro, you're great, or I hate you, I can't stand you. And, you know, that's true, because Scorpio risings are not for the fake shit either way how it goes. Even if you had a love and hate relationship, they will call you out for that. Like, look, bro, you either love me or you hate me, you know? So, that's just another thing that's a true fact that I've been hearing. What else do I want to touch on? I feel like I'm missing a few things, you know, I gotta like get it all together in my head. But Scorpio rising, it's a great energy. Now the downside to this energy, because we talked about a lot of the good sides of this energy, you know, Scorpio rising are magnetic, they have intuition, they're great people, things like that. We've talked about like that, real people. We talked about the pros. Now, some of the cons to this placement is Scorpios in general. Scorpio energy in general can be very envious, jealous energy. And when I say dark, it can sometimes go to the bad side, where it's dark, like negative thoughts, death thoughts, very evil thoughts may occur with this energy too, because it's all about death and things like that. Power, you know, Scorpio energy is very powerful, so it can overtake you if you let it. If you don't find a balance with this energy, it can become more bad than good, which is not good. But it can be envious and jealous of people, and sometimes it can feel like Scorpios in general, the Scorpio energy feels like everything is a competition, when in reality it's not. We all go at our own pace. We all deal with the hand that we've been dealt, you know. So, but it's like Scorpio mind, sometimes it can be like this is a competition, who's going to be the best, and it's not like that all the time. So if you don't learn how to control this energy, balance this energy out with other things that may be going on in your chart or just your life in general, it can become more of a negative energy to have, you know, because you don't want to be jealous of people. That's you should never be. Accept yourself for who you are. Love yourself. You don't have to have what the next person have. You know what I'm saying? It may not be meant for you. We all have our different paths in life that we walk, so it's not a competition, you know. And I feel like with Scorpio energy, it can just be seen as somewhat like life is a competition and who's going to win, who's going to be better. And so that's the negative side. And as far as, like I said, becoming a loner, you don't want to be so caught up in your emotions on your inside, being so intense that you end up being alone all the time. You know, it's okay if you are alone, But it's also okay to let someone in, Scorpio. You know, it's also okay to let people in. And I understand it comes from protecting yourself. I agree 100%. Protect your energy, okay? Protect it. You have very magnetic, strong energy, a powerhouse, okay? Protect it. Yes, protect it. Secure the energy, okay? But it's nothing wrong with being wrong. It's nothing wrong with taking in experiences. You live and you learn. And I know you guys are like, well, I've been through so much traumatic shit already. I don't want to go through it no more. But don't let that close you off. You know, you learn and you build. You learn and you build. You know, that's how life is. You learn and you build. You learn and you build. You know, so I understand, my Scorpios. I understand that it is hard to let people in. It's hard to trust. But sometimes you have to let that guard down, because not everybody's going to be intense. Not saying you should trust everybody either, because no, it's a balance for everything. But however, you don't want to end up alone all the time. And I know deep inside your guys' heart, y'all don't want to be alone all the time. It's good to be alone, because it's good to have that time to rejuvenate for yourself and dedicate it, light some candles, put on some music, you know, a whole vibe. But it's not good to be alone all the time. I'm pretty sure that's not where you guys want to be. But I understand that it's hard to be, like, you know, open and things like that too. So, like I said, you just have to balance this energy, because, like I said, it's a powerful energy. So it can overtake the rest of your energy if you do not balance it. It can overtake it if you do not balance it. So if you do not balance your energy, it can overtake and overcome the rest of your energy that you may have in your chart or whatever. It's like me, I'm a Leo sun, so I feel like this is my destiny to be out here putting knowledge to people, putting people on to knowledge, to be giving people some of my spiritual realm. But me being a Scorpio rising sometimes can get in the way, because I can be shy and closed off, and you know, sometimes it's hard to let my lion out, you know, be a Leo. So, you know, you just have to balance this energy. You have to balance it. No other way around it. Because if you do not find a balance with this energy, you can have too much of it, and that's not good. And you can have less of it either. I'm sorry, my wording is horrible. But you can have too much of this energy, which is not that good. And if you don't have too much, it's not that good either. So it's a balance. Everything is a balance. Okay? Like, that's why I love the Libras. Libras is all about balancing it out, you know? So everything has a balance. But so that is it on my Scorpio Rising video. I don't want to make it too long, but like I said, this is a great energy to have, very powerful energy to have. Just make sure you work on this energy, you meditate, you woo-sa, because you're going to need it. You're going to need it with this energy. You're going to need to do more than a little with this energy, and it's going to go a long way, you know? Be that Scorpio, let that Scorpio shine on bright, but also find a balance to not let it take over you. So anyway, my name is Latavia Lenoir. I'm going to drop my social medias below, so you can follow me on there. Leave a comment below. Let me know what you guys think. If you're a Scorpio Rising, let me know what you think. Hello, my Scorpio Risings. But let me know what you think. Leave a comment below of what video you would like for me to do next. Like I said, I love astrology, very much into it. So if I don't know something, I'll definitely do my research, come back and let you guys know. Subscribe, like, share, all that good stuff. And yeah, so again, my name is Latavia Lenoir. Thank you for watching my video, and good luck to you on your spiritual journey, and just being Scorpio Rising. Bye.